week, and Adam left the workshop light on. Me.
So nice Monday morning job, go topping for someone else. And before anyone says, why are you topping that grass like that? Because it's not our grass, it's someone's that they walk the dogs in their own field. You can't get any machinery down here to bale it or anything like that. You wouldn't even want to put animals in this field because right down there is the main dual carriageway for the A38, so you won't want to do that. So anyway, we're topping. I'm not topping, bent the belts out, so that's a ball ache, isn't it? So ordered new belts. Now I'm going to make my way back home. But anyway, let's strip this down when we get back and see what the matter is. Hopefully it's just the belts have worn out. We've had it a fair few years now, and she's done a lot of work, but could be tensioner, could be anything really. But we'll strip her down and we'll go from there. She does look pretty on the front of this tractor, I tell you. But anyway, I'm gonna go and find my dog because he's ran off somewhere like he always does. See you in a bit.
You okay?
Hi. Yeah.
Hi?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's happening?
Sorry? Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not your fault.
Not my fault.
Not your fault. You're so pissed off right now, aren't you? No? It says it all over your face. No, not with... Got some slack.
Need a lot of slack.
It's a bit tight getting them on.
Oh, I can't get them nowhere near on yet. I'll take all this right off. Let that come all the way down. Then I'll be able to get the belts on.
Cool. Cool. And it was running with 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 2 have gone missing somewhere, obviously burnt out. Which I don't quite understand.
And vanished.
Yeah, vanished.
Another thing that's been going on is because we've got bloody roadworks where we have been tarmacking on the farm, the cows are getting themselves a new, basically tarmacked track. If I raise up, we've gone from all around the corner. So this corner here is always suffering our cows with lameness because it's like we're really shillity down here. So I decided that I'd have enough is enough, and it is a bit of a faff getting down here to do it, and it's dry enough. So I've sort of made myself do it this time. But hopefully we will sort out all these problems. Not that we have many cows anymore, but it will still look and be better even when it's pissed down with rain and this all goes horrible and sticky mud, as you can tell from, like, you know, this side here, that you're gonna fence them tight, and they've got this hard, solid 8 inches thick tarmac walkway, which is gonna be better in the long run, basically. And it's also better, or will be better, for whoever walks down here, of not having to dodge all the mud and the crap. So that's the plan. And as I said, at the moment, part of where we are, there is probably, for us, a horrendous set of roadworks going on at the moment, which is they're absolutely crap, to be honest. It's in this day and age, it's not good enough, as far as I'm concerned, to just shut roads. In this day and age, you don't just shut roads which are always busy when people need to travel to get home or to work or wherever, without a decent idea what you're doing. And the more embarrassing part of it is they aren't even widening the damn road. They're basically widening it for visibility and taking fields back into basically verges, and it's costing 2.5 million to do this. At some point, if you want to, I will go and point this out, and this is potentially worse than the last project that Devon County Council decided to do around here, and I can show you all what we got roundabout that everyone sort of nicknamed the ski slope, because that's about as good as it is, a pissing ski slope. So that's what I'm doing in here. And later on in the video, I'll take you guys up to the Sainfoin fields. Bet you wouldn't have thought you'd see me like this. So, I'm beekeeping. I don't really do the bees usually. This is my missus' project, but she can't do this right now. So, it's me. And I look like this. So, recently, my missus' bees started to swarm. So she split them. So her new bees there. And as it's got a bit stormy here in Devon and a bit rough and a bit ropey, they aren't out harvesting their lovely pollen like they want to. So we're advocating give them loads of feed so they can build a healthy colony. I think that is, like, you know, me explaining everything. It's a hive of activity.
This horrendous day. So what am I doing in the workshop today, I hear you all ask? Well, today I'm doing this quad bike. Now this quad bike is just this quad bike. Now these brackets that hold the frame on the back are bent and broken. But how are they all bent and broken, I hear you ask? Well, Justin can't drive for shit and drove into a door, ladies and gentlemen. So today Adam the magician, the man of all trades, will be fixing this. So they've been ripped off anyway. So we've cut these square there, cut them off square. I'm going to stick some 1-inch bar, and what we're going to do is weld a plate on top, weld the bolt that goes through to the plate, or the nut, no, the bolt, got there in the end. The bolt, then that'll be welded to the frame, and that'll go down through, so that'll add extra strength if he does it again. I'm sure he will do. So right, I'm going to get on with this and we'll see the finished product in a bit. So we are done. I actually did film the last bit, but I didn't press record. And I thought I did, so I put it all back together. Anyway, we're all done. So what I've done is, we can, hang on, let's turn the camera around. It's not too dark. Right, so what we've done is, bit of inch box section, cut it all out, added a new inch box section, and actually put a plate on the top of it, put a bolt in it, and done it all up from underneath. So there we go. That'll keep him happy. It should be nice and strong now as well, so if he does do it again, that's another job done. We're flying with these jobs. Well, pretty much all done. I mean, look how drab it is out there today. But anyway, it's home time, so bye-bye.
So let's end the video. Last week I went out and talked about some grass. This week I'm going to talk about Sainfoin. There isn't any. Not a fucking single one. I'll get into why in a minute. But this field was planted, the field below this was planted, and don't have to lie to anyone. There's nothing down there. If there was, I'd go show you. But I can go all around this field and there should be a pink flower, and there's not. The only pink flowers there are is the odd bit of red clover, which is, well, there's some right there. Why did it fail? Now, potentially it could have worked. And reason being is we cut everything off, we drilled it straight in, we had a nice shower to get it to germinate. It all germinated, all of it, but then the nightmare problem happened. What we haven't had time this year to do the second idea on planting Sainfoin, but last year when we did it, we planted after second cut. We planted after a late first cut, and then it went wet, and the temperatures dropped, and it got cooler, and it all germinated and basically got flooded out because it does not like stupid amounts of water. And what did we have from pretty much last August all the way through? A stupid amount of water, and basically drowned the lot on a bloody steep field. Now, I might be wrong, and there might be the odd plant that is survived at the bottom of this field, but I very much doubt it. And if I see one when I'm cutting this field, I will put that on camera. But complete, utter 100% fail. 100% fail. Bit annoying. Stop my crusade of this Sainfoin idea? No. Just got to get it right. So what I might do is I've still got a small bag of seeds, and I might come and do some test plots up in this field just for one, and I might do a test plot with some lime added and see if that assists any way at all. Then maybe do it, because this field could really deal with it. It is one hell of a plant with too much upside and positive benefits, therefore I want to grow it. But I don't want to grow it and just go and rip everything up and monoculture it. I want to figure out a way of putting it in to a field like this and just adding it in. And to do that, it needs to be cut, it needs to be warm. It's warm now, but obviously we're not cut this yet, and at the moment we are running slightly behind this year, so it's not probably going to be done this year, but it potentially could be done next year, and that would add to this standard grass. So we are hopefully going to be cutting next week, hopefully. Just looking both ways on the road so I don't get driven over. We are going to be cutting next week, and hopefully the weather stays as it is now, because I don't know what everyone else's weather has been having. It's been quite cold for this time of year. We've really just got the sun sort of kicking off now, and it's starting to warm up. So it's time to make a serious go of it, to be honest. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. There's the update on Sainfoin. Sorry if anyone was hoping that it was going to work. I was hoping it was going to work, but it's a plant that doesn't like a lot of rain. You need to get it established and its root really down. I even heard and understand that it needs to get to its first flowering before you either cut it or graze it. Else you can kill it. So with all of those little issues, it's not going to be the easiest thing. And maybe in time goes by, someone breeds a better Sainfoin that's a little bit hardier that we can all plant somewhere. But until then, it's back to the drawing board. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet done so, please hit the subscribe, give us a thumbs up, that'd be most appreciated. We'll see you in the next one. Or if you want to find any more of us on social media, we can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and Facebook. Okay, until next time, see you then. Cheers.